Here are today's top stories and why they matter. Zimbabweans have ignored calls to stage a protest against the government. Anti-government protests were called by a faction within the ruling ZANU-PF to push President Emmerson Mnangagwa to step down. Mnangagwa is accused of failing to deal with corruption and a deteriorating economy. So why are the protests not happening? DW's Columbus Mavunga has the answers from Harare.
While most shops and businesses are closed and there's little traffic in the roads, there seemed to be no sign of protests in the offing. Most children did not go to school as parents feared protests would erupt. There is a heavy police presence in the roads, ostensibly to quell any signs of protest. That might have forced most Zimbabweans to stay indoors or go about doing their businesses quietly, fearing arrest. It was not immediately clear what the next step of action for Gezal will be.
Thanks, Columbus. Mohamed Hamdan Dagalo, leader of Sudan's Rapid Support Forces, RSF, has declared that the conflict with the army is ongoing and pledged to return to Khartoum with greater strength. Why does this matter? The Sudanese army has managed to push out the RSF from the country's capital. The army, under General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, has consolidated control over Khartoum. The army has captured key areas, including a significant market in Omdurman. The two-year conflict has resulted in over 12 million people getting displaced and acute famine affecting half of Sudan's 50 million population. But Dagalo's latest comment for some security experts shows that the conflict is far from over.
There's still a long way to go. I mean, today it was confirmed just a little while back ago that Khartoum is now free of the RSF, that the Sudanese armed forces have managed to defeat the RSF and push them out of the state of Khartoum, not just the capital, but the state, all of it, which is a positive news. But the RSF is still very present in the western region of Sudan and also in some parts of the Nuba Mountains, Kordofan, the state of Kordofan. And the western region, Darfur, is huge. It is a large large area in Sudan. It's so big, it's divided into 4 states. And so the war will continue if SAF decides that they must they must defeat the RSF. And so I'm guessing the next war will be on the western side of the country.
And finally, 4 more people have been pulled from the rubble in Myanmar, nearly 60 hours after a 7.7 magnitude earthquake struck the country on Friday. The earthquake killed at least 1,700 people. The survivors were rescued from a collapsed school building in the northern Saigon region. Hundreds of people remain missing, with desperate search and rescue efforts continuing in both Myanmar and neighboring Thailand. In Myanmar, the disaster impacted cities like Nai Pidao and Mandalay. The rescue efforts have been hampered by damaged infrastructure and ongoing civil conflict. Countries like China, India, and Russia have sent aid, and organizations like the WHO are calling for emergency relief. But getting aid to the people affected has been impacted by the lack of infrastructure. And that's it for today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, DW Africa. And don't forget to leave a comment below. I am Michael Oti.